Greetings everyone, this is Old Lexington on the 16th of August 2019 and I'm about to try my luck at Arena of Sompek. That is why I'm on the ground, so I can show you my ground build, which is not good. I'm not good at ground, but I just wanted to make an Arena of Sompek video for everyone. I should really remove my spacesuit because I forgot to change it since I was last on Nukara, and I'll be switching it out for the only other thing I've got upgraded properly, which is the Advanced Fleet Compensating Armor. I don't know whether I should re-roll the mods or not, or even if it's possible, but as I say, I'm not good at ground. The reason I've got this armor is because it gives an 80% critical severity. I think there's better options today apparently, but this is what I've got. I've also got the Nakul Temporal Operative Personal Shield and paired it with its weapon as my secondary weapon. I won't be using the weapon. I've got it for its 2-piece bonus, so it goes with the shield to give me an extra 2% critical chance and 30% critical severity, which adds nicely to my 80% critical severity from the fleet armor. I've also got the Romulan Navy profession specific kit. This gives you a plus 20% plasma damage and 2.7 critical chance and 10.6 critical severity. However, I'm not taking advantage of the plasma damage because I'm not using a plasma weapon. I'm using the replica Thompson submachine gun because I know the Borg can't adapt to it, and it is a pretty good weapon. Some say it was rubbish when it first came out, but I disagree. It's been good for me all along, ever since it came out. I mean, when I first got it, I loved it and upgraded it straight away. For kit modules, I've gotten used to using these. They're not fully epic, but they're just what I've been used to over the years, and as I say, I'm not good at ground, so I don't really know what modules I'm supposed to be using. So I just go with what I've been used to. I've run with these modules for years. It's a Chronoton mine barrier, a quick shield heal, a nice turret, a force field dome, which is very useful because it can push enemies away from you, and a medical generator. For my devices, you need hypos when you go into Sompek. I've got a shield batteries. Now this large power cell, I don't technically need this because I'm using a Thompson submachine gun. I don't think it would work with it because the Thompson is kinetic damage, whereas this only boosts energy damage. I could put on batteries from the ground school. I think they're called large weakness finders, but generally I don't really need them. And if I were to use them, it would probably share a cooldown with the hypos. I've also got the gambling device, which is something everyone should have on ground because it improves your crits, and it lasts for an hour if you win. As for my stats, 25% critical chance and 200% critical severity. That's because the gambling device is currently active. And my resists, I don't know if they're good because, as I say, I'm not that familiar with ground builds these days. My skills, I've got mostly firepower for my weapon with a bit of armor. And my specializations, they're the same as what I've had on my current ship that I'm using, and I haven't bothered to change them because who likes to change things every time you go switch from ground to space? I mean, these are set up for my Kelvin Constitution ship. As for traits, I haven't changed my active traits from my space ones because, as I say, who can be bothered to keep changing traits out? I mean, they're not part of the loadout, so lazy people like me can't be bothered to change them. As for personal ground traits, I've got penetrating rounds. Now, rifle training, I'm not sure if that will work with the Thompson submachine gun. But as I say, who cares about traits when you're on the ground? Unless you're going for super DPS, which I'm not. Ambush, that improves my flank damage. Lucky for critical chance and expose. So flanking and exposing at the same time would be good. 5% bonus damage upon kills. Stacks up to 3 times. Physical damage and energy damage resistance. That protects you from melee weapons as well, so that's good. That's a debuff. That helps you survive and gives you more firepower. And orbital devastation, that turns my orbital strike into a tracking beam. A very useful trait if you can actually have time to set it off without getting killed. And you probably only get to use it once or twice in Sompek. For reputation traits, I've got bonus weapon damage and melee damage. Not that I'm using melee. This only works for energy weapons, I've just noticed. So it probably won't help my Thompson submachine gun. Crits. More crits. Armor penetration. And more armor penetration. And duty officers, extra damage versus Borg. Yep, extra damage versus Borg. This has my force field dome can knock back enemies, and I find that very useful. Beam in extra turret. When I put down my medical generator, I have a chance of creating a shield generator as well. And the same again. 2 of them. So my medical generator also shields. And EMH for whenever I use a hypo, he will act as a good decoy. Because he does try to decoy the enemy away from the person he's healing. So that's my fairly poor ground build. I think I'll hit gambling device again because there's only 10 minutes left on it. I win! That renews it for an hour. Is it an hour? Or is it half an hour? I can't read those little numbers because my eyesight isn't that good. I think it's an hour. Anyway, this queue usually pops pretty fast. So if I press the right button, we should be able to get into it pretty quick. I have died a couple of times in this, but it's not too much of a bother. So there we are, we're joined for Arena of Sompek. So far I've got 8 tokens, and I need 100 more points towards the free ship token. So this match should be the one that gets me the free ship, though we won't go into that. Right, first you've got to talk to him before you can enter the door, and we'll put down a medical generator straight away in the middle and surround it with a force field dome, even though somebody's already done the same, which is good. Give a team boost, and hopefully we won't be waiting forever for it to start. I think I'll put down a turret while I'm at it, since I've got the time. Take up a crouch position, because I believe that is something to do with the navy armor. You get more damage if you're crouched. I can't quite remember. Turn my headphone volume down. There we go. Thompson machine gun, I love it. It just rips enemies if I can find them. But it's hard to see them through all this spam of this sometimes. I like to run around behind these places to find enemies, sometimes stand up here. Right, there's some. Secondary fire on this is awesome. Try to go for the flank damage. Can't always get it. Anyone needs help? Looks like we've got an okay team so far, but it's early days. Whoa! I'm gonna die at this one. Flank, 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 flank. You have to get your teammates up. But some of them, they don't want to wait, but that's okay. As long as we don't all die at once. Got to keep moving now because it's lightning round. Because if you stay still too long, you get a red box around you, a red circle around you like that, and it'll kill you. Whoa, it's a Terran medic. I think the Terran engineering officers are the toughest. And I just wasted my secondary fire there. I think I'll put down a medical generator here, thinking ahead, and a force field dome, and a turret, and a cover shield to protect them, and some mines. Now, let's see, who are we after this time? Oh my god. This bugger's gonna kill me! Good, I'm drawing threat. Damn. Gotta stay alive. Whoa! And I got. I was drawing a bit of threat there, and my teammates, some of them were down, so they couldn't help out. Well, nobody's coming to rescue me, so shall I? One challenger remains, so I had to respawn then. Oh, I was going to run in and hide. Better hide a bit if I can, because got to remain alive, and or else we might ruin the challenge. You don't always have to go for the kill in this, because sometimes it's about trying to stay alive. Especially if all your teammates are down. If all your teammates are down and you can't get to them to revive them, don't engage the enemy. Run and hide until they can respawn. God, I really am drawing this guy's threat for some reason. There, that should take care of him. And my teammates come to help at last. That's good of them. Ooh, we barely survived that because all the teammates went down at one point and I was the only one still standing, and I'm not very good at standing because I did go down myself earlier. Gotta try for that flank damage, but can't get round there. And I keep forgetting to crouch, which apparently helps me with this ground build. Well, I was going to try and run through that, but didn't make it in time. Right, let's put down a turret. Step back a bit, medical generator. Shield bubble. Buff the team. Might as well put down a force field dome. Sorry, no, a cover shield just to protect that from in front. And there's the Gorn, and I'm probably the only one who doesn't need to remodulate. Crouch. Oh, I love that. I want that. I think I've got it somewhere, I just haven't found it in my mess that is abandoned inventory. There you go. Arena of Sompek, and I died just like everyone else does.
Forward to watching your next efforts in the arena. Kapla!
Kaput. How do we do, General? 13-13. I don't know what that means. But I can now choose my marks based on what I need, which I don't need anything, so I usually just find the lowest one and choose from that. 305 on Lucari, so Lucari marks I get. It's bonus time as well. And I got my token. Featured TFO token, so I should have 9 of them now. Yep. Plus 2 R&D. And if I look at my reputations tab, 300 claim. And there it is. I got my ship token. That's going to be passed over to my Ferengi character because there's a ship I want to get him. He's a science character and he wants a full exotic ship like the one that was seen in the tutorial for the Federation. I think it's the Vesta class, I'm not sure. But that's what I'm going to save that one for. Now we can leave the match. And I forgot to say good game. I always like to say good game, but sometimes I forget. Especially when I'm making a video and nobody else said it anyway, so that's fine. But I hope you enjoyed that Arena of Sompek, and my death in that was mostly due to me not paying adequate attention on the match, because I was paying too much attention on commentating. But I do die sometimes in that, but most of the time I'm pretty fine. Well, I hope you enjoyed Arena of Sompek, and enjoy your free ship token you might get from it, and your Section 31 weapon that you might get. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're so inclined. Perhaps comment. I like to see comments. I always give them a thumbs up if they're good. And if you're really inclined, please share. Although I don't expect you to do any of that stuff. Alright, this is Lexington signing off. Enjoy Arena of Sompek, I know I do. Bye.